The Golden State Warriors have unanimously refused a White House visit after winning the NBA championship. Warriors coach Steve Kerr has ripped Trump as a blowhard and ill-suited for the office. And player David West said the president was a poor role model. Quote, all the tactics that he used to get elected are the very things that someone like me who works with youth on a consistent basis are the things that we try to talk our young folks out of being, West said. We try to talk our young people out of being bullies. We try to talk our young men out of disrespecting women. We try to talk our young people into being accepting of other people's opinions and other people's walks of life. He is the complete opposite of all that, West added. Curry has also criticized Trump, who was described as a great asset by the CEO of Under Armour, which the player endorses. Quote, I agree with that description, Curry said, if you remove the ET from the asset. From asset. So people on the team, not a fan of Trump, and they're like, yeah, we're not going to go. I think they even said we're not going to go before the official invite was out there, but I think the invite is like a standard thing that happens after whenever anybody wins any major sporting event. I think they usually end up going to the White House. So, you know, as a result of this, of course, you have Democrats like, heroes, and you have Republicans like, fucking anti-American traitor assholes. We didn't want you there anyway, fucking assholes. And so that got me thinking, what would I do if I was one of them? And, yeah, I don't think I'd go. Not because I think I'm taking any sort of, like, brave moral stand, but because I don't want to go. I don't really want to meet the guy. And, yeah, he is kind of a loathsome guy. And me not going stems half from laziness and half from just saying, yeah, kind of fuck you. I don't like you. So, again, I don't think it's like a hero thing. I wouldn't pat myself on the back and go, oh, look at me, so brave by not going. No, it's just like half lazy, half just fuck off. I don't really like you, so go fuck yourself. So, yeah, I don't buy into the whole, like, but it's the integrity of the office. Like I'm supposed to worship the office. But there's good things and bad things that have come out of the office. Sure, Medicare and Medicaid and Social Security, like, yay, that's good stuff. The New Deal, well, yeah, it's all lovely stuff. But then there's also fucking Japanese internment, and there's dropping two nuclear bombs in Japan and doing a Native American genocide and fucking slavery. So time not to... The office. Whatever. So... yeah, I kind of agree with them. Look, to me, the real heroic thing, the real moral stand, for Trump, it's almost an easy decision. Like, okay, he's obviously a bad guy. He wears it on his sleeve. I mean, do we really need to go through the list? Grab women by the pussy, quote, I don't even wait. You don't wait for what? You don't wait for consent. And then later on, they let you do whatever. How'd you know? You just said you don't even wait. What do you mean they let you do whatever? You just said, I don't even wait. So you didn't wait for consent. And then a lot of women came out and said, yeah, I didn't want him to do it, but he did it. There's that, but honestly, that's a side point to the stuff where he says, let's bring back torture. I love torture. Let's do it. It works. Doesn't work, and we shouldn't bring it back, and it's illegal under international law for good reason. And when he said, let's kill terrorist families on purpose. So let's do violence for political reason against innocent people. That's the definition of terrorism. He advocated on live TV on Fox and Friends for being a terrorist. In his first military act as president, he ended up killing an 8-year-old American girl and at least 30 civilians. He's just a bad dude, and I don't want to be around him. I don't give a fuck what other people think of that, if they're so brave or not. I don't give a fuck. I just don't want to be around him. But to me, the real morally courageous act would be if people denied seeing Obama. Because the thing with Obama is pop culture, and a lot of people on the left view him as, oh, hero, amazing, first black president. Come on, who wouldn't want to go see him? Oh, he's cool, and him and Michelle hang out with Beyonce, and they're hip with the kids, and look at him dancing on Ellen, and what an open-minded, lovely, progressive president we have. But no, bitch. For example, his drone war killed 90% the wrong people. we're doing more interventions now. We did more interventions under Obama than we had under Bush. 7 different interventions were happening under Obama. He deported a record number of people. Record number of people. There's a lot of shit he did. You know, go ask Edward Snowden how progressive fucking Obama is. So there's a lot of shit he did where you can draw a moral line and say, no, I'm not going to go see that guy. That would be real bravery, because not only are you standing up against the fucked up shit he did, you're also saying to pop culture, like, what's wrong with all you guys falling in line and acting like he's the best president ever and he's never done anything wrong? That would take real moral courage. Trump, it's almost an easy decision. He's just so clear he's a bad guy and he wears it on his sleeve and does horrible things and pushes horrible policies that it's like, yeah, that one's easy. For Obama, it's a little harder because half the stuff he does is pretty good, but then half the stuff is fucking deplorable and horrendous, and pop culture loves him. So that would have been the real, strong stand to take. But either way, in this instance, I tend to agree with him. They're not necessarily heroic for doing it. This isn't really courageous. And I think they probably agree with me with that on that point, but, it's still something I agree with.